So I'm in the process of making my own indie cartoon. However, I do have the slight problem of I don't actually know how to animate. Or should I say didn't know. Because I actually just made my first full animation from scratch, and it was an experience. First of all, how did I do this? Well, all the actual character movement and stuff is 3D, modeled in Blender on this blocked out set. But in the final product, everything is touched up with hand-drawn animation, some cleanup, and mouth movements, as well as hand-drawn backgrounds. This creates a very unique kind of hybrid style, which I'm not entirely sure I like yet, but we'll get to that. My whole goal with this unusual animation approach was to save time by utilizing 3D techniques while still keeping the general 2D feel of the show, which I think I succeeded. At least in the saving time portion. This whole animation only took me about a day and a half to complete, if you don't include the time spent modeling and blocking out the set. But I'm not entirely sure I've nailed the 2D style yet. Don't get me wrong, I think it's really cool, and some people in the comment section even got genuinely tricked into thinking it was hand-drawn. But I still think it needs a little bit of touch-up and tweaking before getting to a place where I can make the actual show. You know, there's a little bit too much 3D movement that betrays the illusion. There's this unusual stretching happening in the shoulders, which I don't like. I need to learn how to actually rig, because this rig makes me want to commit arson. I should probably do a little bit of shading. Whether to do that procedurally or hand do the shading is another question. There are so many problems that still need to be solved. Now, there is the general question of whether this is a style issue or a skill issue. What do I mean by that? Well, if it's a skill issue, the only way to fix the problem is by just animating more and practicing and actually getting good. I could feel myself genuinely improving over the course of this one 17-second animation. But if it's a style problem, then no matter how good I get, I'm never going to make it look good, so I need to start rethinking it from the ground up. Who knows, maybe it's both a skill and a style issue. That would be annoying. Regardless, I think at the end of the day, I'm proud of what I made. I'm not expecting a phone call from Glitch anytime soon saying you got a job, but I'm definitely on the right path to finally getting the show made. But I'm also just genuinely curious, what are your thoughts? Do you have any suggestions that could make this better? Do you have any critiques, any criticisms? Let me know in the comment section or in the Discord. I just genuinely want the show to look as good as possible, so if you have any feedback, I am really happy to accept it. Okay, I think this is the part where I... Woo!